What's your favorite game of all time?
Favorite game of all time.
Yeah, favorite game of all time.
Oh, I would, I would have to say that probably Half-Life,
Ooh.
just because of everything that came because of it. I mean, I loved Half-Life, loved playing it multiplayer. I loved Counter-Strike. I
Mm.
loved Day of Defeat. I loved all the mods that came out of it. Um, I love Half-Life 2. It's kind of, it's all kind of, uh, it's all just, and I've had some really cool times playing Half-Life. I'd definitely say that was my favorite game of all time.
What's your favorite moment that you've ever had in a game?
Um, I would, I think, I think I got two really. One was playing Red Dead Redemption, and that's kind of the inspiration behind the Lawless and the first person shooting that and Django together was the inspiration. And yeah, and basically I joined a game, and one of my friends, Nick, who he's a big guy and he drinks a lot of beer. He looks like the ultimate Mexican hero,
Oh
and
God.
we're playing Red Dead Redemption, and I just see him. I was in this. He spawned into this world, and it was really immersive, and I felt like I was just in there. And I see my friend Nick with the Mexican character, sombrero, poncho, riding in on a donkey, and I just loved it. I was just had the best time ever, just seeing him roll in on a donkey, and I just thought that was amazing. Like a game that I was really immersed in, and I actually took way too seriously, but at the same time having a really fun experience seeing my friend coming in the donkey. Um,
That is funny as hell.
and and also Battlefield 3 when that came out. I was living in a really cool house at the time, and we've got about 8 friends round, and we'd set up massive TVs everywhere and surround sound music everywhere, like all the sound, and just made it like ultimate simulation. And that was unbelievably fun. That was just incredible having that kind of noise and visuals and all your friends coming together, and it was an experience that I feel um, it's I wouldn't get in in everyday life
Yeah.
if I wasn't playing games.
Yeah, I understand that. It's always good to have a group of people together, as it makes the experience sometimes a lot better.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially when you're like in the same rooms and you can just scream at each other.
Yeah, definitely like playing with with friends rather than. I'm not much of a fan of single player games,
Okay.
so well I like them, but
Hmm.
I think I get more out of being able to laugh at my friend or you know
Watch them fail.
you watch them fail. Yeah.
Do you have a next title that you're going to be working on, or we're just strictly focusing on Congo?
I think at the moment it's strictly focused on Congo, just because with we've got to keep the focus going, um, and we don't want to get attacked by the ideas fairy and lose focus on our development. There's tons of ideas floating around, and I have a few which I would like to explore next time. But at the moment, we're just focusing on Congo, getting it finished.
Nice. Now, I have some viewer questions, and I'm gonna just ask for them to type some more. I know. Let me go back here real quick. I know. Blackheart asked if there was going to be like if there was going to be like an extension after you're done with Congo of maybe like the Amazon or Siberia as like a downloadable content.
Um, at the moment, um, we are our kind of thoughts on expanding it in that way is keeping it in the game itself. We're a bit wary of DLC, a bit
Okay.
wary of that kind of model. Um, we want to make the game, the full game itself, which people buy,
Okay.
uh, in depth enough and expansive enough to have that kind of feeling. We're one of the next levels we're building is actually a mix between. It's actually set in the daytime, but
Oh.
you go into caves and
Ooh.
there's the darkness. So the monsters are lurking in, and so we're playing around with that. Still the light dark element, but it's just another layer to the gameplay. Um, Depending on what happens upon release, I mean, if we release it, and there's the space for the DLC, then yeah, we're definitely um, work towards that. I mean, I think we'd still keep it in Congo, just because the name is quite
N-
is it's really the setting is quite tied into the name, which might be a bit of a fail. But
No, I don't
yeah.
think that's a fail.
Okay, cool. Um, so yeah, like Blackheart mentioned about vehicles.
That was Thriller Gaming. That was another
Oh,
question.
sorry.
Thriller Gaming had asked, will you have vehicles like ATV, cars, and boats?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. Of course, yeah. Um, yeah, that's. I've been thinking about vehicles a lot, and we've been talking about it in the past. And hopefully we can start working on something to do with that soon.
That would be pretty cool. Now, Grimbone's question, a little bit long. Last year, between July 26th and August 22nd, Twitch had more than 8 billion page views, and that was only in just one single month. Now, with Amazon buying Twitch for $1 billion and Twitch currently having over 55 million users and rapidly growing, do you have any plans to add Twitch integration into any future games so that the Twitch viewers can interact with the game while the broadcaster is actually playing?
Wow. That's big question. Do you have any plans? I mean, we don't really. We don't have any plans to do that. But I mean, we're always open to new things coming in and trying to get um, integrated into some of the new things coming out. We hadn't actually thought about Twitch integration, um, but yeah, it sounds really cool. I mean, it's definitely we're always interested in looking in things like
Grimbone
that.
says, Grimbone says that's an idea for you. He'll take 10%. And Droll, just to answer that question, I actually had asked it earlier. They did not watch Congo before making the game. They didn't even know it was out.
It sounds unbelievable, but it is actually true. Shockingly, I have since watched it, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings here, but it's not like the greatest film ever.
Well, yeah. But, you know. Let me see here. Do we have any other viewer questions? Anybody have any other fun little things that they want to know about that we haven't covered yet? Because I know sometimes the questions that I ask, you'll indirectly answer them. Like, you know, one of the normal questions I ask, how many people is on the team, but you'd already stated 3, so
Yeah.
you know. Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, it was brilliant seeing you guys play it, really, and it was really good to have the feedback and some of the questions from the guys has been really useful to us. As you mentioned earlier, and something I'd put down is feedback is super key to us, and we want like honest, cool feedback, which we're getting all the time, which is amazing. We want to make a really fun, immersive game for people who aren't us. And yeah, so we really welcome any feedback from from the players. You
Now,
can on Steam or on the forums or Twitter or
now
Facebook.
you have forums on the Congo website as well as Steam, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. We do. It's um, yeah. You can access them from CongoTheGame.com.
Nice. Now, Angel's got a good question. How does the difficulty scale with additional players?
Oh yeah, yeah. So we had a fixed difficulty at the beginning, a couple of versions ago, up until version 0.2. The difficulty was the same, regardless of how many people were playing, which meant it was incredibly difficult for one person. So now, basically, if you're playing, the less people you're playing with, the slower the monsters spawn, and so eventually they get roughly the same, but you have more time to stock up on ammo and weapons and things to defend yourself with.
Gotcha.
So, say for example, so the jungles where you're not in, the jungle levels, the thicker the jungle, the more numerous the demons are, and they spawn at a time where they're coming into the world. And when you're playing single player or when you're playing with less people, the rate in which they start occupying an area is takes a lot longer.
Okay.
Than when there's four of you. When there's four of you, it ramps up quite a lot quicker.
Black Art jokingly says, "Can we get this game in FPS?" He says, "I think I would pee myself if it was FPS."
Well, we had that question quite a lot when we were in Greenlight. A lot of people saying not really liking the top-down thing, or not really, not that they didn't like it, but they wanted to see it in first person. And we were always like, no, we don't want to compete with the first person thing. We like this sort of new aspect of the top down. It's not massively popular like first person is, but then we did try it. We did do a version where it was first person, and it looked awesome. It was actually really fun.
Grimbone's actually like a lover. I like top down too, but there you go, Blackheart. You can. They have a first person. We can buy you a package of diapers. You'll be good.
But yeah, it looked good, but I felt like it was. We all felt like it was a lot more interesting experience having this top-down camera and relying on each other more.
Now, are you going to add a zoom to go a little bit closer into the character? So, like in the areas where the trees are coming into the screen, or did you purposely do that so it gives you blind spots, so it makes you like worry more?
Yeah, we feel like we definitely need a little bit of obscuring the camera in the jungle just to get that really enclosing claustrophobic feel. We actually originally had the trees completely opaque, and it was really dark, really enclosing and cramped, which some people actually really, really loved, but most people, found it very difficult to see anything. So we added in this thing where they go slightly see-through. We did try having it so your camera goes underneath the trees,
right?
But the problem there was it suddenly opened up the whole map. Kind of, the feeling was a lot less scary. It was a lot less intense. Because you weren't constantly like obscured by the trees and the dense jungle. It was just like all of a sudden everything was in front of you and you could see, and it was fine. And actually the game became a lot easier because of it.
Yeah, I understand that, because I noticed it's like those fronds coming in do create like blind spots, and you're like, oh my god, I need to maneuver around some way to be able to see what's going on. So it definitely does add more to that enclosed feeling. So
Yeah,
I totally understand why you would want to leave the camera up at that angle.
yeah, and that as you quite rightly said, like you have these blind spots which you would have, although you would never be looking at yourself from down below. If you if
if
you're in the jungle,
if you did,
there are
that'd be
these
pretty crazy.
yeah, there would be these sort of blind spots which you couldn't see, and it was kind of emulating that feeling, which we all really enjoyed.
Now, Drawl says, I find a lot of survival games lose their draw after playing them a few hours. What makes it different from other survival games, and how does it separate itself?
Well, I think my slight my thing with survival games is quite the same. Like it's really fun playing them at first, and then you just kind of get used to it. Um, how we really wanted to keep it fresh is having this sort of level mode, going back to this whole mode and level thing. Whereas instead of having an open world, persistent world where you end up finding, when you first play a survival game, it's really exciting because you don't know what happens. Then after a few hours, you kind of work out the systems, and you work out just naturally from learning, and you lose that flair. So we kind of wanted to break it up more by having the different maps and different modes, and having the AI ramp up and things like this, and then behave differently in different situations. That we wanted to keep it fresh in that way. And if you got a bit sick of one area, you can come out and your friends can go and join another map, and it'd be totally fresh, new, different level. And so we're kind of trying to mix the survival open world and having the maps and separate game modes. And that's kind of our thoughts on keeping it fresh.
Nice. Now, Grimbone says, off-topic question, but since an inspiration for him was Doom, does he know they're working on a new Doom?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really. I hear so many things all the time. You always hear so many things about Doom and what they're working on. And when Doom 3 came out, it was just the coolest experience ever. And we used to scare ourselves to death watching that and playing that at university. But I hear so many new Dooms coming out, new things, and I find it. I kind of stop listening to them after a while, just because. But if they are actually working on a new Doom, then brilliant. And if it ever comes out, I'm the first person to buy it, definitely.
You're gonna be online a week before it comes out.
Yeah.
You'll be like those crazy people that wait for like Star Wars movies or like Black Friday sales for Christmas or something like that. You'll be like camped out a month before, get your tent out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Now, Angel, the map is when you select the maps for the modes, the maps are static. The loot generation is random every time.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. It's the maps themselves are static. The different modes change the map slightly, but the basic structure of the level stays the same. It's just the loot that changes and is always random, and the pickups and the way the monsters react is always different in different settings around the map, which change. So, yeah, the map is static.
Now, Angel has another off-topic question. What was your favorite Emogen level?
Oh, I really liked. I can't remember what you had to do in the level, but there was a parrot on a rope, and you had to set. I think you had to set fire to the rope to get the parrot to climb up it. Can't remember what you needed to do, why you needed to scare the parrot to death and burn the rope that they were sitting on. But I think maybe you had to climb on it or something. That is the level that follows me through to this day. Just this little parrot, and you set fire to the rope, and you see it panicking, which is even on the graphics of it were, you know, funny, but you could see that it was just brilliant. The hamster jam and saxophobia, I would have to look those up. I don't think I remember them, but I definitely will look them up. I'm sure they'll bring back lots of very fond memories.
We're gonna find you playing Imogen. You'll be like in your room, like, oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, Congo stopped being developed.
Yeah.
Imogen.
We can't get him to stop. If we take it away from him, he starts shaking. Grimbone actually did link the new Doom teaser trailer for you.
Oh yeah.
In chat.
Cool.
But is there anybody else that has any other questions, anything like that? I think we covered everybody. Let me just double check here, go through everything. Yes, it looks like I've gotten all of the questions, unless someone's typing something up right now. I'll just give them about 30 more seconds, because there's usually like a 20 to 30 second delay between, you know, what's being seen versus chat. Chat's, you know, live pretty much. It's immediate. So I'm just going to give everybody like 20, 30 more seconds. See what we got going on.
Thank you very much.
Yes, yes. All right, looks like we're good.
Great.
Yeah, Grimbone says thank you for making the game. It looks great also. Thanks for putting it. Thank you for making the. It's awesome. I'm actually going to play it a little more during, because we're doing the 24-hour stream starting with this. So I do want to play a little bit later in the stream, because we have different people that pop in at different times. So I always like to replay the game again a little bit later. So it'll be played again. So at least now I have a real good idea and can answer everybody if they have any questions or anything like that. And thank you so much for giving us the chance to do this.
No, thank you guys. It was really awesome. I'm glad. It's really cool to see you guys playing and all the kind words that you say. It's absolutely amazing. So thank you.
Also, we're going to tweet you the link when we do the video on YouTube, and we'll post the link in the Steam forums as well. That way you have them and everybody can check it out, and hopefully maybe some people that are on the fence about it can watch it, listen to the interview, you know, and watch some of it, and then they will buy it all. Buy all of it. Yes, buy the game.
Excellent.
Yes, but thank you again so much. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to play it and show it off to people, and it's awesome. It's going to be great. I'm sure it is with how early it is, and it's just so good. It really is.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You're very welcome.
And thank you for the keys as well. Definitely couldn't do this without that. So thank you. You're
very welcome.
But we will hop on. We've got 6 minutes. I think Steamed and I will play some Defense, since we haven't gotten a chance to do that yet. We'll play some Defense, and then we'll do the giveaway. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. The game's awesome. Big thumbs up to you guys. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Keep kicking ass.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
All right. That was very informative. I had no idea he didn't watch Congo before that. That's crazy. Awesome, though. Really awesome. So let me get into here. Steamed, are you ready for some defense?
I am alive, at least for now, and ready to play.
All right. Let's do it. Do invite only. What map do we want to do?
I think, how about something we haven't tried yet?
I think, well, we did all of them yesterday. Because there's the four
Okay.
of them right now. So it's up to you. There's the mountain checkpoint, the fishing village, old market house, or military outpost.
Let's go for the military outpost.
Alright, let's do it.
Maybe we'll find some military-grade weapons, who knows?
Maybe we'll find some explosives. We just can't. Knowing me with the explosives, it's probably not a good idea. Like, blow my leg off or
Splash damage
something
is
like
not
that.
quite our friend.
No. Notice Steamed is the red shirt.
You had to point that out, of course.
Yeah.
I think Grim has probably a good idea of what's going to go down.
He probably does. Alright, so we got a minute.
Yeah,
We'll go
I'm gonna
north?
stick with you.
Alright, we'll go this way. Gasoline.
Not too useful.
Yeah, all it's gonna do. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I found one! I found one! Oh god! Oh god! I can't see. Oh god!
Bunch of ammo.
Okay, just I guess we can throw it.
Uh,
Oh my god! Oh
we'll
my
light
god!
the box of shotgun shells on fire and hope for the best.
That or ever like tape a BB gun to the bottom of a shotgun shell and throw it up in the air? It explodes
Oh,
when
I
it hits the
can't say I have
ground.
done that.
Oh. Maybe I was a bad kid. I'm gonna end up being a bad influence on you.
No worries. Only ammo so far. I think we should probably get back in case
Yeah,
our
there's
objective
another.
gets wailed on.
Alright. There's a gun and a. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, I got a gun. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh. Oh no! Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I believe we're back this way. More ammo
Yes.
here.
Okay. Yep, here it is. Alright. They're hitting it. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh,
We
there
went a
was
little too far.
6 of them.
They did not. They weren't very patient.
No, they weren't. Jeez. GB crazy.
That would be a criticism I have of that mode. So right now it feels like it's only balanced for 2 players. I think I mentioned that to you yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, it's balanced rather for 4 players instead of 2. It seems like it's the best to go out in pairs, kind of have 2 stay at the base and 2 gather resources, watching each other's back.
True. True. Let's
As
do...
well, in setup, we get attacked a lot too. And
Well,
setup
yeah.
should be the time we should be at least gathering something to defend ourselves.
I mean, I don't mind when we go out past the lights. But I mean, it is. It can be a little rough. So we'll try the fishing village. This is the one where we had the most luck.
Mm-hmm.
We did our back-to-back, you
Yeah,
know.
we'll call it relatively successful.
Yeah, relatively successful. We lasted the longest. Okay, let's go up here.
Yeah, the things that spawn in quite early don't waste any time. And I find that's a little, I don't know. I think it goes by a bit too fast, in my opinion. We don't even have time to gather much and get back to defend before we lose a lot of health on the objective.
Sometimes we luck out. There was a lot hitting that, though. There were 6 of them on that thing.
Yeah, and that was only 30 seconds in.
Yeah. Hello, Doc Power. How you doing? Oh. Okay, I didn't see anything over here. We got 12 seconds. I guess we're macheteing it.
Alright, let's head back.
Yeah. Just to be safe.
Hopefully it's intact by the time we return.
We got this. I think we're actually right here. You right? No, 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 no! Oh, crap, crap, crap! I got you, I got you. No, I don't. Oh my god. Oh my god, no, 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 no! No! Oh, GB. I got stuck. Holy,
Yeah. That's another small thing, is the hit detection on the melee is very precise. You really have to be standing right next to them, aiming right at them. At least from my experience.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, sometimes it's not, sometimes it swings and it hits, and I know that I'm a little off, and then other times, you know what it is, when they're on top of someone, I think that's when the really precise...
Yeah, the hitboxes might be a little smaller or differently adjusted.
Alright, let's do Old Market House. Alright, let me invite my buddy. My buddy. This is actually not based on the movie. The developers did not see the movie before working and putting this game out. It's very intense. Very intense game.
Alright, let's come back at come back at like 20 seconds this time.
Okay.
That'll give us a little more time to establish ourselves, I think.
Found a detonator.
Oh, that's a start.
Gas can. Oh, oh.
Box over here.
I'll grab this gas can. At least it'll put the lights on. Save us a little.
Okay, I got 2 weapons here. I'll drop one for you once we get back.
Alright, here we go. I'm back. I got a revival needle.
Cool. Hopefully that's useful.
Oh, hold on. Who do you think you are? Coming into the camp this early.
There you go.
Alright. My SMG. Like I said, I also got the, There we
That should
go.
buy us at least a little bit of time.
Yeah, it should be,
In fact, we
nice.
should probably use the time where the camp is protected with the light.
Yeah,
Go scavenge just a little more.
that's
Maybe
what I
not
was
too
thinking.
far, but
I think it should be, oh, nice. Get out of here. Ooh.
got a flare here.
I got a, oh yes, I have more bombs. Yes! They're giving me the explosives. Yay!
They must be new at this, eh?
Yeah. Don't give the crazy girl the explosives.
Alright, I got a ton of rifle ammo now.
Nice.
I'm gonna head back.
Okay.
Ooh, gas can as well.
Nice. Let me... Okay. Okay. No, 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 no! 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 Oh, thank you. I'm running away. That's it. I'm done. I'm like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, we've had our fun.
Yeah, enough of that. Okay. Alright, so now... Let me... Oh. Dude just like ran in and he's like, oh, hold on, the lights are still on. Let's go in here.
I should get some guaranteed survival time, at least, with the second gas can rating.
And maybe I'll put a bomb right here. Well, no, I'll just leave that first bomb there. Uh-oh, they're out.
I like that you can see when you're reloading as well, the animation's kind of clear.
Yeah.
So I can tell when you're reloading. I know to kind of like cover you for a bit.
I only have 9 bullets left in my SMJ.
Got about 30 rifle.
Okay. Are you totally full in your clip? I'll go put the gasoline in.
Let me reload and you can go.
Okay. They are...
Okay.
The, what you're seeing come after us are demons. Like demon apes. They're... white. The AI is crazy good. It's just like... you have to watch out.
I'm going on a scavenging run for a little bit.
Okay. Alright, actually, see here. The raffle is over. Ooh. Darkchild got in just in time. Let me pop out here. Let's go over to our event wheel. And let's see who's won. Draw! Nice! Very cool. Let's see what you got. Either just the game or the game and some gold. What have we got? Congo game! Yeah! Go draw. Let me get in here. Get my music back on. And let's get you. Let me get in here and let's get you some Congo. Now I'm going to send this to you via Twitch. It is hand typed, so just do make sure there's no space in front of it. And enjoy. I know you've been watching this game, so you'll enjoy it. You'll very much enjoy it. Alright, that is sent. Congrats, Drawl. Nice job. Awesome win. Awesome game to win. And let me see here, what time is it? It's 6:08. Well, we'll play again a little bit later. So let me grab in here. I'm actually going to exit out of the game.
Alrighty, sounds good.
And we'll play a little bit later, because I'm going to be on for a while.
Don't know if I will be around, but I'll definitely let you know.
I'll
Or
probably
somebody
see you.
else wants to join too.
I'll probably see you by sometime tomorrow.
At least a few times, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody. Thank you again, Jack, for joining us and doing the event and giving us some keys to give away and just doing the Q&A. We appreciate it. It was super awesome. If you weren't sure about this game, I would definitely pick it up. If you want to rewatch the objective mode, we will have it on YouTube. Probably by maybe late tomorrow, since we'll be ending at 4 p.m. tomorrow. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end the stream real quick, load up our normal feed, and then get right back at it. And we will continue the 24-hour hype. Yeah! So thank you everybody for joining us for the Congo event. Had a great time. And I'll be back in probably a minute or so. Like I said, I'm just going to swap everything up and we will continue the 24-hour hype. Everybody take care, enjoy, thank you for joining us, and again, thank you, Jack. Awesome game. And stay with us, we will be literally right back. I just need to reload for the wheels. Be right back.